Good evening. Welcome to the very first edition of Mother Goose's Corner. My name is Christina Freeman, and I will be your host each week as we go through the nursery rhymes of Mother Goose. Now, this first segment, I would like to give a little bit of history about Mother Goose. Many of you may not know this. Mother Goose is actually the name of an archetypal country woman, and apparently this is the woman who wrote the Mother Goose nursery rhymes. No specific writer has been associated with the rhymes. However, there are multiple theories, one of which is that she was from Boston and married a gentleman by the name of Isaac Goose. He died, sadly, and she went to go visit or live with her sister who had children, and in order to entertain the children, she would make up rhymes and sing songs and ditties, and the brother-in-law ultimately had all of these published. So that's one theory. However, there's nothing conclusive on that. Let's see if there's anything else that is of interest. Oh yes. The first edition of the rhymes were thought to have been published in 1780, and there's even a nursery rhyme about Old Mother Goose, which I will read to you tonight. Seems appropriate for the very first edition of the show. Now, I will be reading from a very special book, Mother Goose Nursery Rhymes. This book was given to me in 1967 when I was 3 years old. I've had it ever since. Amazingly, it's stayed with me. So you can see that the pictures are quite dated, from the 60s. Well, actually, the book was printed in the 50s. So there you go. And it has no spine. So we have to be very careful with this book. Anyway, tonight I will read the first page of the book, which is the nursery rhyme about Mother Goose. In subsequent episodes, I will randomly open the book, and whatever page we get to will be the rhyme that we read. However, tonight will be a little different. In subsequent editions, I will also be offering, perhaps if I come across them during the week, bits of Mother Goose trivia or other things pertaining to Mother Goose. Just for the record, it is December 28th, I believe. It is Sunday evening, and my name is Christina Freeman. Okay. Let's read our very first nursery rhyme out of this wonderful, wonderful book. Front, back. Illustrations are so important. Looking for it. Here we go. So, here's the illustration. Actually, there's two versions of this, and I shall be reading both. Okay? This is the one out of the book. And then, of course, I also got one off of Wikipedia. Okay. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would ride through the air on a very fine gander. Mother Goose had a house. 'Twas built in a wood, where an owl at the door for sentinel stood. That's the version that's in this book. Here's the version that I found on Wikipedia. It's similar, but not the same. Old Mother Goose, she wanted to wander, would ride through the air on a very fine gander. Jack's mother came in and caught the goose soon, and mounting its back, flew up to the moon. They're both quite nice, wouldn't you say? Well, that concludes tonight's edition of Mother Goose's Corner. And as always, I am Christina Freeman in Mother Goose's Corner, It's been a real delight, and I look forward to seeing all of you next week. Good night and sweet dreams.